we've gotten some updates on the Browns. Nothing too world-shattering, but I do feel like there were enough noteworthy tidbits in order to warrant a video made before the next preseason game on Friday against the Commanders. Starting off with some not so great injury news, defensive ends Alex Wright and Isaiah Thomas have both underwent arthroscopic knee surgery. They are expected to be back early in the regular season, so whenever that may be. So again, not world-shattering. They're not going to be out long-term or anything, but it probably will eat into the first week or two of the regular season. They might miss the first couple games. So the Browns still have their three most notable players at defensive end still, with Myles Garrett, Zadarius Smith, and Ogbo Okoronkwo, but their depth just has gotten a lot shakier, and Alex Wright and Isaiah Thomas are probably both your preseason starters in defensive end if you're trying to limit the reps that some of your more veteran starters are going to take. But yeah, that depth is going to be a little bit shakier, pending some other moves, although I doubt the Browns will make too big of a splash to try to fill in their fourth defensive end. Jerome Ford also expected to miss multiple weeks with a hamstring issue. That might be a little bit more of a cause for not necessarily like a huge change or anything, but that might get the Browns to act a little bit more, as they do have Jerome Ford pretty high up on the running back depth chart. They currently have him slotted right behind Nick Chubb as that second running back there. I mean, maybe they go out and get somebody that's been in the NFL for, they found a name that's bounced around the NFL right now, like McKissick. I don't think they would go out and make any rash moves like signing Ezekiel Elliott to a one-year deal or anything. I think that's not really in the cards for the Browns right now, especially because, again, Jerome Ford, it's not like he's going to miss a lot of the regular season. This is just something that might eat into the first couple weeks, if anything. They've been kind of quiet on when they actually expect him to be back with his hamstring issue. But again, it's not great whenever you hear any kind of injury news. But as far as injuries in training camp go, there could definitely be a lot worse ones. It could have been no disrespect to any of these guys, but it could have been one of your star players. Again, not knowing, maybe one of these guys have a breakout season, but right now it is just kind of depth behind more veteran starters dealing with some injury issues that are going to only persist early into the regular season, even if that. So it's not necessarily the world is ending and to go crazy and spin around in circles or anything. Just something that might be a little bit, you might want to keep an eye on it in the coming weeks. The Browns have also made a lot of waivers and signings near the bottom of the roster. So with an injury designation, they have waived wide receiver Dalen Baldwin and cornerback Thomas Graham. So both of those guys probably only getting waived because they are hurt and they have to make room for other signings on the roster. They have just straight up waived punter Joseph Charlton, running back Nate McCrary, offensive tackle Hunter Thedford, and wide receiver Rashawn Henry. And they've signed linebacker Cam Bright, tight end Miller Forrestall, wide receiver Jalen Wayne, cornerback Gavin Heslop, or might be Heslop. I think that the latter one is a little bit more entertaining. Offensive tackle Derek Kelly, and outside linebacker / defensive end Charles Wiley. So he should definitely be a help with the absences of Alex Wright and Isaiah Thomas for sure. But that's going to be about it for this video. Again, just a quick little update. Not necessarily anything too huge, but enough things that are a little noteworthy that I feel like it was worth kind of getting it all out there before, again, they play the next preseason game. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more like it. I will see you at the next one.